So hi, I'm Ann Hanley with Marketing Profs, and I'm here at Bridgeline Digital's event at Future M, the future of web visitor engagement. So Brett, give us your take. What are some of the trends that are affecting web visitor engagement both now and in the next couple of years?
Yeah, so we take a look at it, and for us, web engagement really starts with the original touch point with the customer. So you start looking at all the things related to SEO, you look at pay-per-click, you look at email campaigns, advertising, those kinds of things. And you follow that user and that visitor all the way through that engagement phase where you're speaking to them throughout your web experience or mobile or wherever you're presenting your media. Once you start to understand how they're behaving, you can actually drive persuasive content to get them to convert better, right? And so from my perspective, which is really a technology perspective, I like to look at the underlying tools that help us measure. Right? Because at the end of the day, you really want to make sure that you can affect behavior by measuring their behavior today. And so we use our tools, whether it's content management, email marketing, e-commerce, or analytics, to really understand that visitor behavior, share information across these technologies so that marketers can take ownership without IT involvement. And so from our perspective, it really is trying to prove an ROI or prove those conversions through the use of technology.
That's great. That's great. Thank you, Brett. CK, what about you? What would you say to that?
I would say if we're looking at the future and we're looking at now, really what is most defining the way we live is that we live in both the online and the physical worlds. Whether we're at work, at home, at the grocery store, at the beach, our media now moves with our every move. And this is really going to define where we're going now and in the future. So if you're talking about engagement, you're looking at a whole ecosystem. You're looking at your blog, you're looking at your social media properties, what are you doing in mobile, and how are you engaging that customer and that target across those different properties, as well as with relevant content in real time, but just being able to look at and say to ourselves, how are we uniquely engaging our customers in the physical worlds, at events, and the online worlds through apps, through social media properties, and so on. That's where I see engagement, the challenge, and the opportunity
right,
going.
Tying it together is both, right? Yeah. Okay, great. Hans, back to you.
All right. So
web visitor engagement, go.
All right. So for me, it is. There's a lot of noise out there, a lot of trends that people can quickly become confused with. So for me, I try to boil it down to the fundamental shift in the way people are communicating. So we're going beyond email and IM to many platforms where people are communicating, customers are now being engaged, and we as companies need to listen to them, bring them into conversations, have them help us develop our products. And we're not used to doing that. So we really need to start shifting our mindsets. And it's
talking at them.
Yes, exactly. It's no easy task, let me tell you. But we are trying first internally and next externally in the things that we're doing at my company. So that's the big trend I see, and it's not going to go away.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you. Again, we're at Future M. Tons of great events this week. So come on down.